Good morning, everyone. We are here at Fontana Village. Right back here, that's the Marina behind me. And then over here we got some bathrooms. Pretty nice because you can charge up your stuff if you need to, because the AT literally comes right down into this parking lot. It's a little loud, sorry, there's this gas truck here. But yeah, you can come, it comes right down into this gas station. They have this sign here for the 2025 AT class. So they have pens here for us to sign it, and green blazer right there. So, oh, we got a little friendly dog right here. Just came up to say hi. So, sorry everyone. The dog came up to me and was dropping his ball, and there was a truck leaving, so I didn't want to start. But as you can see, there's the white blaze. The trail comes right down through there. This is where we got dropped off. It's at the Fontana Marina. Just a little parking lot. Like I said, they have bathrooms here. They have shuttle times. So it's $5 for a guest, but they'll take you to the general store, to the shelter, the Hilton, you know, things like that. So otherwise, that green sign right over there, that's where the AT picks up. Just a little bit of a hike up, and then you go down and it takes you down over towards the shelter and the dam. We're actually going to walk across the dam today to get to the start of the Smokies. I haven't checked to see exactly. It's probably going to be about 7 miles. So, but there's the marina, and like I said, I went ahead and put my rain stuff on. It's been raining on and off, so we'll see. But yeah, there's a better view of it. 2025 AT hiker made it this damn far. Fontana Village. Green blazer. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get up this trail and get over to the dam, and we'll be back with y'all soon. Oh, good morning, everyone. I guess you could say spring is definitely getting here in North Carolina and close to the Smokies. Well, I don't know what that was. Might have been a squirrel. But yeah, everything's getting green. So we're on the trail. This is going to take us to the by the shelter. The Fontana Hilton is what we call it on the trail. We'll take some video and pictures of that. Apparently it's really nice. For shelters, that is. But yeah, this trail just goes from the marina. It's going to take us, I think, right by the shelter and to the dam, and we have to walk across the dam, and then we will be at the entrance. Oh, look, a little chipmunk. You fast little son of a gun. But yeah, the dam will take us to the roadway. It's actually, you're walking on the road across the dam, and that'll bring us right to the start of the Smokies. Nice morning, not raining yet. I had a few drops. So, I don't know. The weather, checked 3 different weather reports, and one shows lots of rain, one shows, 40%, 50%, and the other one shows less. So, really don't know till we get there. I was talking to Nancy as she was driving us up, and she said the big thing with the rain is, if it's showing like Robbinsville area or Fontana, sometimes those lower areas will get the rain. But when it goes through the mountains, you may not get it, or you may get more. It just depends. So, but there's the water. Gorgeous out. Just the birds chirping. Definitely feel better. It was a little rough getting back on trail first thing. I'm not sure what it is from the marina to here, but it's been a nice little walk, just a slight uphill. But it's a good little starter for the day before we hit this uphill into the Smokies, the Shuck Stack. But definitely looking nice. So, all right, I'll catch up in a bit. guys, looking good so far for the rain. This is a view of right outside the Fontana Hilton. This is the shelter. This is right there. It's still just a shelter. However, as you see, they have a charging power station. If you stay here, they got bare trash cans. Up that road, they got some showers and bathrooms. And you got this beautiful view, especially that one. Man, it's looking nice. All right, we're going to get up this hill and back behind me and start hiking over that dam so we can start the Smokies. I'll catch up in a bit. Pretty nice. Got a water filling station, power fill, so you can fill up your power bank or your phone. And this amazing view. Man, I can see why people want to stay here. The old Fontana Hilton shelter. It's still a shelter on the inside. But got some nice little picnic area, fire ring, even though you can't use it. Trash cans. Up that road is where the trail goes, but it goes to a bathroom and showers. See, everybody's got their stuff hanging. They got stuck in the rain. So, not too bad. Would not be a bad place to stop, but we got to get up in those mountains. Start them Smokies. Well, guys, we reached the Fontana Dam road, crossing over the dam. A little nicer view on this side. Got all the water in the mountains. You can't see it, but way up there is a little tower. That's Shuck Stack, I believe. That's where we gotta get close to today. We got a ways to go. I didn't realize how far of a walk it was from the start of the trail to get to the start of the Smokies, because you have to walk across the dam. But man, it is beautiful, but those rain clouds are definitely rolling in now. Hasn't started yet. So hopefully we might squeak out. Looks like it's going not quite in my direction, so that's good. All right, catch y'all in a bit. Damn, this is a long dam, but it's got a pretty view. As you can see, the rain clouds, they're not far. So it looks like they're still moving that way. I don't want them moving more this way towards me. If we can hold off on that, we'll be good. But I did find out that, I don't know if you'll see it, it's right over there. There's a tower. You won't be able to see it, but that's Shuck Stack. It's one of the first towers you get to once you get this climb done, which is going to start right down over here. So just talked to a couple. They were offering trail magic, but it was back at the parking lot and I already have a full bag of stuff. So So I told them I appreciate it. They're going to, I think, Davenport Gap. They're gonna hand out some trail magic. He hiked a few years ago. And his girlfriend wanted to see the dam, walk it. So really nice guys. Yeah, we're gonna finish walking across this dam, and we'll hit that Smoky Mountain sign. All right. Family that swims together stays together. Pretty cute. Thought they were gonna come up on shore, but it's a little hike. I don't blame them. They're just chilling. All right, guys. It's not quite noon time yet, but here we are. We are on the trail. We are now in the Smokies. So right here's the box where you were supposed to submit your permit. You just drop it right in there, and then there's a box at the end of the Smokies. You put the other part. Well, Sarah and I couldn't print mine because their website's down. I don't have one to drop, so for the sake of our video and everybody else, that was our drop. They said if I went into Gatlinburg, there's an NOC there as well. I could print one out if their website's back up, but I already called them yesterday, gave them my information. They gave me a PIN number, so in case I get stopped by any rangers or ridge runners, I can just give them the PIN number and my name, and I should be good. So, and then I'll just pay when I get out. It's $40 for the permit. I don't know what they use it for, but obviously not for the bears. Anyway, so we're gonna get started. I think we're already a few miles in. Just to get up here was a little hike from the dam and the road. It's been a road walking, but we got, I don't know, like 3 miles maybe or so, 2.9, something like that, to the tower. We should get some good views from there. And then not too much farther to either the campsite. The shelter's a little bit further. We'll see how I feel, see how hard the climb is. I wouldn't mind making it to the shelter, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all later. Fire tower we're trying to get to. Yeah, we're still a ways away. So gotta go up here, up over that, down, then up. And then there's a camp spot designated somewhere over there. And then a little further away is the shelter, but that's our first objective. Got a nice view over here though, of the water. Be a nice day to be out on it. All right. Well, pretty nice view. First good one out of the Smokies. That's a Marina out there. We've been fortunate so far. Fire tower's up there somewhere, I think. Oh, we're getting there. All right. All right, guys, made it to Shuck Stack Tower. I started to climb, got up to that platform. Them boards right there, way too wobbly and loose. There's only one guardrail. It's old, it's raggedy, it's sketchy as you know what. So we're not gonna go any higher. Came back down backwards because I don't trust the engineering on it. It's a little old. It's very rusted at the top. So I got better views up there. This is the old fireplace. It used to be the, I guess, fire marshal's little cabin that burned down. It was years and years and years ago. But yeah, it's been a pretty good climb today. Pretty tall. But we only got about another 1.25 miles to go, and there's a certified campground that the AT has in the Smokies. One of the few they have. They actually have bare cables and all, so I'm gonna hit that. It's 1.25 mile. Just gonna go to the first shelter, but that's still a couple miles away, and it's already like 4 o'clock, so it's a couple more climbs. And yeah, so unless there's no room at the tent area, that's what I'll do. So all right, see you in a bit. Good evening, everyone. Today is Wednesday. We are back on the trail. I think it's day 24. It's the evening, so just got to camp. Staying at one of the only actually certified and registered camping spots in the Smokies. Most of the times you're required to stay at the shelter, but this one's actually certified. They do have bare hang cables, so we got our food up over there. Got a spring right over here. Got my tent set up. There is a fire pit, but we're not going to be using the fire pit because there's sorry, didn't realize I was so close. There is a ban because of all the wildfires. So I set mine up right here just in case it got windy. It's against a wall, rock wall. Like I said, there's a little spring over there. It's flowing pretty decent, able to fill it up. There's a few other people here. Met one girl from Queensland, Australia earlier today on the trail. She's over there in a hammock, and then this other lady, she's actually finishing up. She's getting off after Clingman's Dome because she's from New Zealand and she's flying up to Canada to go stay with a friend. She was only doing a section for a while, and then she's doing some hiking up there. Today was pretty good. It was close to an 8-mile day. Didn't get started till about close to 10. Actually ran into, when I got dropped off at the Fontana Marina, I ran into one of the hostel owners that I stayed with a little while ago. So talked to her, got some videos of the Fontana Hilton, they call it. It's the shelter there. It's one of the only shelters that has real bathrooms and showers and fresh water and a charging station. But it stays pretty full. So there was a few people there. Talked to some of the guys there. They're staying there again because they were worried about the weather. The weather actually held up pretty good today. A few raindrops here and there. It's sprinkling now, but it looks like it's kind of clearing up. So good first day of the Smokies. Right around 8 miles. The shelter was another 5 miles away, so I wasn't trying to push it to there. It's hard to get started back on the first day after you've had a day off. Get sucked into that life of luxuries of AC and fans and a real bed and real food. So it takes a little while, a little motivation, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. Pretty good climb. Definitely a little challenge, but the nice thing about the Smokies is you stay pretty high elevation once you get up here. A lot of ridge walking. There are some ups and downs, obviously, but today was one of the harder ones. So day one of the Smokies is definitely in the books. Got some cool videos of the dam, some cliff videos. I did reach Shuck Stack fire tower and got about halfway up and said no. Half the railings were gone. Some of the steps were rotted. The top of it looked like it was so rusted, like it had been sitting in the ocean for years. I can't believe the thing's even still standing. It was very wobbly, so as soon as I got halfway up, I said nope, and I crawled back down. But got at least a picture or two, I think maybe a short video up there. So I know I have to look at the map. I know tomorrow got a couple pretty decent climbs, should be some good videos as long as the weather holds out. I do know coming up soon is Rocky Top. That'll be pretty cool. And then we're gonna get to Clingman's Dome. It has a new name, but it's Clingman's Dome, whatever. And then just gonna keep on pushing forward. So probably won't hit Clingman's Dome until a couple more days. That will actually, the big thing about that is, one, if you catch it right, it's a gorgeous view. You can see for miles and miles. So many different areas you can see. Beautiful sunrise if I can time it right, and if the weather holds out. It's hard to tell. I checked 3 different weather reports today, and all of them were different. So, and all of them said it was like a much higher chance of rain than what we really got. So I'm not upset about it. Temperature wise, it was in the high 70s all day, so it wasn't too hot. The nice thing, like I was saying though, about Clingman's Dome, that'll be the 200-mile marker. So once I hit that point, we have done officially 200 miles on the Appalachian Trail. So that's going to be amazing. As far as the night, it's pretty quiet. Like I said, there's only a few people staying here. Sorry, gnats and stuff are terrible now that the weather's warmed up some. So yeah, might work on some videos. I figured maybe if I edit while I'm just sitting in my tent, that way when I do get to town and I have service, I can just upload pretty quick. That way I don't spend as much time in town doing that, because that's usually what takes up my time in town. That, laundry, all that good stuff. So yeah, just gonna retire to the tent soon. Already had a little bit of a sandwich. I had my leftover sub. Haven't really been hungry. It's weird. They call it a hiker hungry that you get, but I have not gotten it yet. I was talking to the lady today from New Zealand about it tonight. We were sitting there eating by the little fire ring that we can't use, but I guess eventually I'll get it. I don't know, we'll see. The only craving I've had is chocolate milk, but I always crave chocolate milk. So yeah, other than that, man, it was a pretty good day. Hope everyone had a good Wednesday. Again, thank you all for reaching out, all your support, your encouragement. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it feels, especially being out here. I've talked to other hikers about it, like how much support I have, and they find it amazing. A lot of them don't have as much support, so I'm very blessed to have that. But anyway, I'm gonna retire to the tent for a little while and catch up with you guys in the morning. See you.